Grade 4, Module 3, Lesson 1 homework. Problem number 1. Determine the perimeter and area of rectangles A and B. In this lesson, the students will discover 3 ways of finding the perimeter formula. The first way that they discover it is if you add up all of the sides, then you will get the perimeter of a rectangle. So the perimeter will equal length plus width plus length plus width. And again, that's counting along all the sides, counting up the units. The second way that they find the perimeter is realizing if you double the length and double the width and add those together, you get the perimeter all the way around. That perimeter looks like 2L plus 2W. The third way is if you add the length and width together first and then double it, you also can get the perimeter. So if I add the length and the width, and I'm going to wrap that in parentheses because that has to stick together, and then we're going to double that information, then that also will give you the perimeter. It looks like perimeter equals 2 times length plus width added together. Looking at rectangle A, you can go ahead and count each units. The length is 8 units, and the width is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. And the other side is going to be 5 units as well, and the length is still going to be 8 units. So the 3 different ways of solving this problem, I will work them out each way, and then you can choose which method you would like. The perimeter would be length plus width plus length plus width. That will look like 8 units plus 5 units plus 8 units plus 5 units, and altogether that's going to make 26 units. Always making sure to keep our units on there. The second way to find the perimeter is 2 length, 2 times your length, plus 2 times your W, your width. So we can go 2 times our 8 plus 2 times your W, which was 5. And we have to work our multiplication out first. 16 plus 10, and that's going to give you 26 units. Again, always keeping the units on there. The third method for finding perimeter is to double or to take 2 times the length plus width. So I'm going to double whatever the length plus width is. So I'm going to double 8 plus 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 doubled equals 26 units. You do not need to do all 3 methods. I just wanted to demonstrate what the methods look like. So your perimeter comes out to be 26 units. Now when we're talking about area, you can look at it as an array. This is an 8 units by 5 units, just like an array would look. So if you're going to do an 8 units by 5 units, you're going to have 5 rows of 8. Well, 5 rows of 8 equals 40. How can we look at that? Well, you can take your length times your width, and that also would give you 40. So we're going to write our area formula right here as length times width. So our area is going to be 8 units times 5 units, and 8 times 5 is 40. And to get our units on here, I have units times units, and that's going to be units squared. Area always comes out with square units. Problem number 3. Determine the perimeter of each rectangle. From the formulas above, I'm going to use the third formula where the perimeter equals double the length plus width. So perimeter equals double the length plus width. So perimeter equals 2 times my length is 149 meters, plus the width, which is 76 meters. And 149 plus 76 is going to be 225 meters. And I need to double that, which makes 450 meters. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 450 meters.